Hey girl, hey, and welcome to my own damn show. My name is Emily. But you can call me Ems. And today I'm here showing you how to make a beaded daisy. So what you're gonna need is your beads first. So I have 120 petal colors. You could change the petal to do a different flower. Like if you want to do brown-eyed Susans, you could go for a yellow petal with a brown center, but today I'm doing a daisy, so I have white petals with yellow center. And then you need 22 of your center beads. So 120 petal, 22 center. You will need your plastic lacing, your lanyard snaps or hooks, or you could use a keychain as well. I just like the lanyard hooks myself. And that's what you need. So first you're going to take a piece of your cording. This is about 1 meter or so long, maybe a bit longer than 1 meter. And in the center I have tied a lanyard hook. Let's just focus. So in the center, here we go, I have tied a lanyard hook, as you can see. So you just want to start with this at the top. You can tape this down if you would like. I'm not going to. That's just my personal preference. So first you want to take one bead, one white bead, string it onto the left side, and then take the right side and string it through the opposite way. See, like this? Just like that. Then you want to pull it taut. And you can even out your strings as you go so that they pulls nice and taut, but nice and evenly. There, so we have locked one bead onto our lanyard hook, just like that. Now comes the easy part. On the left side, we're going to put 5 petal beads just on the left side and let them go all the way up. We're going to take 5 petal beads again on the right side. Pull those all the way up. So now we have 1 bead locked in the middle and 5 on the other side. And now we're going to lock another bead in. So take the left side, place 1 bead on the end, and take the right side and put it through the opposite direction. Just like this. Once you pull it tightly, you will see your first petal. It's going to be an open petal, so it's open in the middle. There we go. So that's our first petal. Now we're going to do the center. We want 3 center beads. I'm going to put those on the left. All right, so 1, 2, 3 center beads. And just as we did before when we were locking 1 bead in, we're going to lock these 3 beads in. So we've got the left through, we're going to put the right through the opposite way. And this is the reason I'm using plastic lacing. You could use a satin cord, which is what Bead Buddies used to be made with is satin cord. But I find the plastic lacing is so much easier to work with. When I'm pulling these, I'm just pulling the 2 strings. You can see. Sorry that the thing's moving around, but that's what happens when you forget to bring your tape. I usually don't use tape when I'm making mine. Alright, so now we have the 3 in there. Now we're going to work only with the left side, okay? We're going to put, remember we locked 1 bead, locked another bead, and we have 5 in between. So that's 10, 11, 12. We're going to put 12 beads on the left side. So we have 12 beads on this side. And now through that first bead we put on. So you see we've got our 3 beads here that are locked in. Through this one right here, this extra bead here, we want to put this down through backwards. Just through here. Not through the yellow beads, just under them. So that's what we're doing here. You see this? That's what we're doing. And I'm just going to pull it tight so that these beads come around and form another petal. There's our second petal. And we're going to do the exact same thing we just did, except on the right. Alright, so we have our 12 beads back on our right side. And again, bring the right side and go backwards through the very first bead we put on. Not the yellow, but the first white. And there's our third petal. So now we're going back to the center. So on the left side, we want 5 yellow beads, or center color. So we've got our 5 beads on the left string, and just like locking them in before, we take our right string and put it through the opposite direction, and then we pull tight. Now just like with these petals, we're going to do the same thing again. So 12 on the left, 12 on the right, and then through the first loop. Once again, we have 12 beads here. Take the same string, the left string, we're not using the right, just the left, through that first bead. The opposite direction. See? We came through that way, now we're going through this way. And then hold the bead against the 5 here and pull this string until your petal is formed. Then we put the left string away and we're going to work on the right. Next, we're going to go back to the center and we're going to lock in 6 beads. So left side again. Alright, so we have 6 beads on our left string. Take our right string and back through to lock them in. And the same as we did these 4 petals here, gonna do the same again, 12 on each side. And now we've passed the center point of our flower. We're gonna go back to 5 beads being locked in. So 5 center beads, in my case, yellow. 5 on the left. Take the right side, back through the other way, and pull. And this is just the exact same as all the other petals we've done. And then our final center section, which is 3 center beads on the left. And take the other right side, back through, tighten that up. Then we're going to put 1 bead locked in. 1 petal bead locked in the same way, then 5 on each side. So this one is being formed just the same way as this. We've locked 1 in, 5 on each side, then we're going to lock the last bead in. So we've got our final bead, just like so, and tighten. So there's the bead pattern finished. It's a little uneven for me because I wasn't tightening quite the right way because this is using a lot of white beads. I'm just going to be undoing this after I'm done the video because I just wanted to show you guys how to do it. But this does require a lot of beads, and where I'm going to be doing a lot of beading tutorials, I want to reserve my beads. So Once we're done, we want to take our laces, give them a good double knot here. And there you go. You can snip off these ends, or if you would like this to last a little bit longer, you can take an industrial strength glue like E6000 or something like that to put on this end, or maybe even hot glue, and that will help you out. But there you go, guys. There's my daisy pattern. And follow along if you would like. If you have any requests for any other not daisy pattern, but if you have any requests for any other beading pattern, leave them in the comments below, please. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.